So I'm kind of organizing the books in here. Almost all of these, I mean obviously not the ones that are not sci-fi and fantasy, but almost all of these have to go on these shelves. So I was going to try to put them in because they've kind of been stacking up. These two piles were under this chair, and now I've pulled them out and made sure that they were all in our system. So I've been doing that, and there were a bunch that weren't in the system. Thank you very much, Christopher. Ones that he had gotten from publishers and read, and then he just puts them out here. So like this whole half a stack right here wasn't in there, and I'm just, for shame, all these books weren't scanned. So, but they were mixed in with the ones that were scanned, so I had to go through them. It's okay. Now most of these I know have been scanned, and I scanned the ones that we bought when we were in Maryland for Thanksgiving, and those ones too, but they're all like romance books, so they don't count. So that's what I'm doing. These are young adults, so they can go in the room as well. And then I have to try to make room, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, well, obviously some shelves literally could not fit another book on them, but some of them can, so we'll see. I have to organize these all by author last name now.
And it's many hours later, after Giselle filmed that earlier. Welcome to Wednesday. When I got back from work, we were able to spend quite a bit of time together. We were able to finish watching Christmas in Connecticut, which is absolutely ridiculous, but was fun to watch. And I mean, she agrees when we finished it, or during it, when several ridiculous things happened. I was just like, this is crazy. And she just like, I never said it was good, I just said it was great. I never said it was good, but it's just one of my favorites. But yeah, so we finished one of our favorite Christmas movies, and it was good. Besides being ridiculous, it was good. And yeah, it's the end of November. It's the last day in November, and I haven't really talked about NaNoWriMo all that much the last little bit, because I kind of got tired of speaking about it to you, and I was just not wanting to get repetitive or too repetitive about talking about it every single day. But the past couple weeks have been like super slow in NaNoWriMo terms, in that I just have, like, I think I mentioned this at one point not too long ago, that I've had some not so great NaNoWriMo writing days in which that would propel me into a successful NaNoWriMo winning situation, but I have had writing days. So I've been writing, just not quite as much as I would need to complete NaNoWriMo, which I have become totally fine with. And so I did write tonight, not too much. Last night, well actually I don't know how much Giselle told you when she ended the vlog yesterday, but I fell asleep super early, and then I woke up super early. So technically I guess it was this like really super early this morning. I started writing, and I was able to pass 30,000 words, and tonight I wrote a little over 1,000 words. I think I haven't really counted specifics for the last little bit. I just kind of go by averages for pages, like what I think the page would probably be based on, like, average of what the pages have been so far, like word count wise. So I think I'm around 32,000. And might be a little bit more than that, might be a little bit less than that, but somewhere around there. That's what I made my final update on NaNoWriMo.org as, and that's my final NaNoWriMo count is 32. That's what I'm going with, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm hoping that next month will be hopefully similar, that I'll get to another 30K. We'll see. That would be my goal for the next few months, is to try to write about 1,000 words a day, maybe give or take some, maybe a little bit more some days, a little bit less some days, and we'll see how that goes the next several days, / the next week especially. I'm going to focus very heavily on editing vlogs, because I need this to be caught up before the year ends. Like, it's imperative to where I want to be in life to have this caught up by the end of December. Fingers crossed, we'll see. You'll see if that's happening, but I'm going to concentrate very heavily and put a lot of my time into editing these and getting them up, even if it means bashing you over the head with them day after day with lots and lots. We'll see how that goes. I have no idea how it's going to go. I've been really having a lot of fun reading recently. Like, I don't know if just because of the books that I've been reading, but I've been enjoying them quite a bit. And especially tonight, like, I probably could have written a little bit more, but I was too caught up in reading this, which I'm almost done with. And I need to go to sleep, so I'm not going to finish it tonight. But yeah, I'm quite enjoying it, and I might continue on with the third one right after finishing this one. It really depends on what this one ends with. I think I might have to just go right on to the next one because I'm really getting into them. But I'm pretty good with how things have gone. I lost, and that's okay. I don't know, I'm not too disappointed with myself. Like, I feel like maybe I should be, because I didn't get to 50K. But more and more I think about it, the more and more I kind of disagree with the setup of NaNoWriMo in general. And I felt this way when I tried to do it 2 years ago, and I've kind of felt about it all the time. But that if I had gotten to the 50K, I genuinely think those extra 20K words would have been garbage. Like, I can't even imagine that I would have written something worthwhile in those extra 20,000 words. If I had forced myself to write that much every day, because I can't do that and feel happy with what I've written. Maybe that's incorrect. Maybe I'm just really slow right now, and I'll get better. Maybe just over time. I think just in my place where I am right now, that's what I mean. Is that in my place where I am right now with writing and writing every day, I am not comfortable with forcing myself to crank out words that I'm unhappy with and that feel just like I'm just going to throw them away later anyway. So like I'd much rather have the words that that I've done and be happy with them, and I am happy with them. I mean, they're not perfect by any means. They're going to need some editing later, especially in certain bits, but I'm happy with the way it's all going, and I feel like if I had forced myself into a certain word count every day like NaNoWriMo has you do, then, which I did try to begin with, and it just wasn't working out for me, and falling behind feels awful. And after a while of being fallen behind, I was just like, okay, I'm just going to stop caring about that and just try to write every day. And that's what I did, except for the days that we were gone in Maryland. I didn't write those days, which was sad, but kind of to be expected, and will probably happen again when we're gone for Christmas this upcoming month in December. But anyway, I'm happy with what I've written, and I feel like maybe I'll get to the point where I can write 50,000 words in a month, but that's definitely not right now, is my whole point with that. What I was trying to say, I feel like I got off on a tangent by accident and forgot what I was saying, but my main point is, maybe someday I'll get to the point where I can write 50,000 or more words in a month, maybe 2,000 words a day. Someday I'll be able to get to with ease, and I'll look back on this and be like, I was so slow back then, but right now that's definitely not something I can do. 2,000 words a day seems like craziness to me, and 1,000 words a day has been very comfortable, and I'm hoping that it stays that way. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that in December. Hopefully I can, even with editing vlogs, but I'm not entirely sure. My main goal is to edit vlogs, get them all done, and then get on a schedule, put myself on an official schedule where, what I've told you before, is like editing one vlog a day, plus reading and writing, and then booktube videos thrown in there whenever I can, which is one other thing. I haven't filmed a booktube video in a couple weeks, and I would love to get some of that out because I haven't updated on my NaNoWriMo progress. I haven't updated on what I've been currently reading, and I haven't been posting any of the reviews that I've been planning, because I have like 4 at this point that need to go out, that I need to actually film and put out. So yeah, I'm going to do all that this weekend. I have several other videos planned to be filmed and released over the next month especially, but then I have a ton of plans for next year, and I need to start laying the groundwork for those, which means needing to get on an official schedule that I stick with. I need to discipline myself and get on that schedule so I can start laying out these plans that I have for next year, because I have a lot of them, quite a lot of them, and we'll talk more about that later, but anyway, I think that's it for today. I'm going to go to sleep. I wish I could just finish this book tonight, but I really need to go to sleep. I'm very tired, so thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.